Hello everyone, I am Osima Biswal. Today I will discuss about meaning and conditions of perfect competition. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel Economic Tech. Perfect competition, as is generally understood, is said to prevail when the following conditions are found in the market. Okay, first point, there are large number of firms producing and selling a product. Second, the products of all firms is homogeneous. Third, both the sellers and buyers have perfect information about the prevailing price in the market. Fourth, entry into and exit from the industry is free for the firms. First, I will discuss about first point, large number of firms. The first condition of perfect competition is that there are large number of firms in the industry. The position of a single firm in the industry containing numerous firms is just like a drop in the ocean. The existence of a large number of firms producing and selling the product ensures that an individual firm exercises no influence over the price of the product. The output of an individual firm constitutes a very small fraction of the total output of the whole industry, so that any increase or decrease in output by an individual firm has a negligible effect on the total supply of the product industry. Okay. Second point is homogeneous product. The second condition of perfect competition is that the products produced by all firms in the industry are fully homogeneous and identical. It means that the products of various firms are indistinguishable from each other. They are perfect substitutes for each other. Okay. In other words, cross elasticity between products of the firm is infinite. In case of homogeneous products, trademarks, patents, special brand labels, etc. don't exist, since these things make the product differentiated. Third point is perfect information about the prevailing price. Okay. Another condition of perfect competition to prevail is that both the buyers and sellers are fully aware of the ruling price in the market, because only when all buyers know fully the current price of the product in the market, sellers cannot charge more than the prevailing price. If any seller tries to charge a higher price than that ruling in the market, the buyers will shift to some other sellers and buy the goods at the ruling price, since they know what the ruling price in the market is. Similarly, all sellers are also aware of the prevailing price in the market, and no one will charge less price than this. Fourth point is free entry and exit. Lastly, perfect competition requires that there must be complete freedom for the entry of new firms or exit of the existing firms from the industry in the long run. There must be no barriers to the entry of firms. Okay. Since in the short run, firms can neither change the size of their plants, nor new firms can enter, or old ones can leave the industry. The condition of free entry and free exit therefore applies only to the long run equilibrium under perfect competition. Then I will discuss about the demand curve of a product facing a perfectly competitive firm. The first three conditions ensures that a single price must prevail under the perfect competition, and the demand curve or average revenue curve faced by an individual firm under the perfect competition is perfectly elastic at the ruling price in the market. Okay. Perfectly elastic demand curve signifies that firm does not exist any control over the price of the product, but can sell any amount of the product as it likes at the ruling price. If the firm raises its price slightly above the ruling price, it will lose all its customers to its rivals. Okay, because it can sell also as it likes at the prevailing price, it has no incentive to lower it. Without being able to raise the price and having no incentive to lower it, the firm content to accept the ruling price in the market. Once the price in the market is established, a firm accepts the price as a given datum and adjusts its output at the level which gives its maximum profit. Okay, consider this figure. Consider this figure 1. To begin with, the demand curve DD and supply curve SS intersect at point E. Okay, and determine the price OP. This is now the firm having no influence over the price will take the price OP as given, and therefore average marginal revenue curve facing it will be horizontal straight line. Okay. At the level of OP, when the demand increases, D dash, then the price level also increases from OP to OP dash. The firm will now confront average marginal revenue curve at the level of price OP dash. Then the average revenue equal to marginal revenue curve shifts to AR dash equal to MR dash. Okay. And if the demand decreases and price falls to OP dash, the firm's average marginal revenue curve will shift below to the level OP dash dash. Okay. This is the new average revenue curve or demand curve. So from this figure, we know that demand curve facing a perfectly competitive firm is perfectly elastic. Thanks for watching.